Hey, we back in the building, we back in the place. I'm back with my big bro Ray, man. Hey, man, say, man, man, another dollar, another day. How y'all doing today? Man, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Enjoyed a good birthday. Back to the grind now, though.
Man, I know that, man. For everybody to know, he just celebrated his 38th birthday, bro. Old as hell, old as dirt. Dinosaur ass nigga, fossil ass nigga. Uh, but
I'm getting
man,
up there, but
it's
more
a blessing.
knowledge.
It's a blessing to be your age, man. A lot of these young cats don't realize 38 still young.
Oh yeah,
You
for
know what I
sure.
mean? Yeah.
But
We just
everybody don't make it to 38. So I'm proud that I made it this far so far.
yeah, you ain't no spring chicken. You ain't no spring chicken no more. Hey man, hey here. So I'm a Texas nigga, man. I'm from Oklahoma, but I've been in Texas for a great while, man. And I've been moving around this Texas politics for a while.
Right.
Um, Recently here we just had one of our, I say legendary rappers, but legendary music scene rappers, get killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, Gunned down along with his daughter. Uh, Rest in peace to both of them. I ran to bro a couple times. That's why it's a little sensitive for me, just because
Yeah.
I don't know him like that. I'm not gonna ever say I know everybody. Don't know them niggas like that, but I've definitely been in the circle around him a couple times. I never got that energy or vibe from him. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, I do know that he was running around niggas that's in the streets. You know what I mean? It's still rap. Rap is still part of the streets. You know what I mean? Rap and the streets is the
Exactly.
same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Man, how you feel about this whole thing, man? Man, first off, condolences to the family. But how you feel about it all, brother?
Man, I think it's a real sad situation, especially that, anybody that don't have empathy for the situation, just on the strength of the little girl being involved in such a tragedy like that. But we have to stop. One thing I learned as a father is, we got to change our ways once we had them kids. Um, and I don't know too much about dude. Like I'm kind of like you. I was out there in Texas for a little minute. I stayed in Fort Worth, so I ran into him a couple of times.
Yeah,
But I don't know him as a person, but I do know for sure that it was beef amongst his clique and another clique in Texas, and I would say he was warned not to come to that car wash. I wouldn't say he can't do what the fuck he want to do because he's a grown man at the end of the day. But me personally, I wouldn't put my kid in no type of situation like that. I'm not going to my ops hood or none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I seen another footage of I don't know if it was fake or not, but I seen some more footage where they had already got into it before they came around the building. Like it was already like an altercation type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it was real or not. Clickbait is at a high rate, so we have to understand that, fans. We don't know, but like I say, I don't know, bro. It's hard to process for me because I blog, so I listen to everybody's music. I know the situation with Lil CJ Casino, and I know what Go Yayo was out here doing before he got locked up again. So
yeah,
it's just a lot to process. But I don't feel like Lil Ronnie was that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like I always tell people like it's a difference between a nigga that's a street nigga and a nigga that just be in the streets.
yeah,
Like I don't think that he was that type of dude. Like I think he was around people like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But I
for
don't
sure.
think personally he was that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you earlier, I feel like Goyelle kind of came home and kind of stirred the pot a little bit and got locked back up.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna hurt him more than anything because I mean he know what the fuck he was doing. You know what I'm saying? They both know what they was doing. Like I've seen diss tracks from Lil Ronnie towards Lil CJ. And I'm not saying let's get this understood. I'm not saying Lil CJ had anything to do with it. I don't know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I know they were beefing with him in his clip.
Yeah. So what I heard as well, or there's just another alternate story as well. Um, somebody said when his partners robbed the dice game or something like that, and they've been running around looking for them niggas all day. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, man, whatever the case may be, I just always thought that, street niggas understood if you're a street nigga regardless, because if you do street music, to me, man, I just can't split the two between niggas who do street music and niggas who are in the streets, because to me they're the same thing now. You know what I mean?
Right.
They hang around the same people. They're around the same people, man. You can't say to me. You can't say I'm not a killer, but I hang with killers. If you hang with killers, that means you'll kill too. You just haven't had the chance to, or you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. To me, it's like that. It's fucked up that the little baby got caught into it. I mean, I was telling my girl the other day, man, it's fucked up that the baby got caught into it, because you ain't got to just think about the Lil Ronny. Everybody's talking about Lil Ronny. What about the little baby's mama?
Yeah.
That little baby's mama, that little baby's side, the whole side of that family probably so distraught right now. They just lost they just lost a baby, a granddaughter, a niece, you know what I mean? So young. And a mama just lost her baby out of her own control. So that's the part I feel like everybody forget, especially when they get caught up in big names. But I just think in another token, bro, it's just another poison of Texas music, dog. And no matter, I mean, it's different states. They all have their own beef, and I understand that Florida had theirs with Ace and Fulio and all that. But come on, Texas people could legitimately be out here really trying to knock each other off. Really out here into each other's careers. They really more interested in the streets than music. I'm not saying if they did music more, they couldn't get big. But they really be interested, really just in some street shit. Every song really turns into this is the streets. That's why I said the streets and music it's the same thing. So I just think it's a curse of Texas music, bro. We already lost from '03. We lost, you know what I mean? It's so many rappers right now that can't even do music because they locked up. It's just the culture, and I mean, I'm down with fuck the culture at this point. Fuck hip hop culture. Fuck
really,
culture.
We have to come to a realization that drill music is the worst thing that ever happened to hip hop.
It is. It's the worst thing that happened to the world.
Because they took it serious.
Man, around the world they are. Bro, they got people in England talking about drilling. Yeah. They got people in the UK talking about drilling.
That's why I always try to tell people that, and I've told you before too as well, Chief Keef is more influential than Kanye West.
Man, for sure, man. But I always believe that Kanye West is, bro, like, man, and I get a lot of flack for this. Kanye West is a music genius. He's not a smart genius. He's not a, like, he may be able to produce good music, good concepts of music, but he's not a regular person genius.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if that even makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. He does music good. You know what I mean? That's cool. He's one of the most influential in that like aspect. He created samples, brought that in where it's really not creative, but he improvised a sample. So what, like, man, Through the Wire was so fucking raw. It was like we never heard stuff like that. So yeah, he was a music genius, but he's not a genius. Chief Keef was doing something that nobody, a 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid, rapping about the stuff that they was seeing and living every day, and it was so real and raw that everybody felt it.
Yeah.
It was so real and raw because he wasn't telling you fictional stories. You can see when somebody's telling you the truth. And in Chicago, I think not only Chief Keef was so influential, Chicago in itself, culture is so influential. Man, these kids moved back before we knew about Chicago. We weren't talking about switches. Man, we weren't talking about putting belt to ass. Man, when my son said belt to ass, I'm like, I don't understand. Because when we grew up, our city had our own lingo.
Yeah.
We had our own little way we talk. We call we bomb. This shit that we did. When has it been cool for other cities to be using everybody lingo? Like, you go to somewhere, you think they from Atlanta, Chicago, and New York at the same time. Why, nigga, right. you done said ops, nigga, that's Chicago. You done said slime, nigga, that's Atlanta. Nigga, you were from Oklahoma. we still say hit the yard, nigga. Come hit that yard,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a whole different thing, man. So it's a fucked up situation, bro. And we do want to say condolences to the family and all that. But remember, man, if y'all really rapping in about them streets, or if you might have some beef, not even like if you might be into with some niggas, don't
Mm-hmm.
rock with your kids because we're not living in the times where niggas will pull up at the gas station and try to beat your ass in front of your kids. Even though that was fucked up, but that happened all the time. Nigga might see you in front of your family members, your kids, whoever,
I mean,
and
it's
we'll
just that the
fight.
the street politics just changed over time. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, them niggas
These
gonna kill you.
yeah, they don't care about none of that.
Them niggas gonna kill you, and I hope them niggas get killed. I think, man, I don't support anything that kills niggas. I don't support none of that shit.
Mm-mm.
I don't support nothing that has to do with the destruction of my black people, man. That's not something I'll ever support, ever get with. And if you with that, more power to you. But I just know Jesus, God, whoever you believe in, it don't give you power for doing that, man. It's gonna really send you somewhere you don't want to be, and you ain't gonna see me. I promise you, ain't gonna see me there.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna see me there. Hey man, this is all trend. If you're new, man, if you like, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Man, we got some new stuff coming on the way. I just got over a real bad sickness. Uh, bro, birthday just passed, so we took a couple days